Hey awesome friends, I am Awesome Danny, and today I want to talk to you about the Air 4. It is a new TWS by SoundPeats. SoundPeats did send this out for review, but like we always say, they don't tell us what to do or else we don't do the review, right? But also I do want to mention currently there's a coupon available for this on Amazon, at least in the United States. It's like $20 off or something like that. This is going to retail at $79.99, and then you get that coupon, take 20 bucks off. But there's also a code that I'm going to have in the description for you that gives you an additional 20% off, and it works together. So right now you can get these for, I think it's like 46 bucks, like with tax and everything, on Amazon. So if this sounds like something you might like, make sure to use the coupons. If you don't have to pay full price, I don't want you to. Save that money, buy more gear, right? Right. All right, let's get started. So here we are, SoundPeats Air 4. We're going to be comparing it quite a bit to his older brother, the Opera 5. This is a TWS also by SoundPeats that we reviewed recently. I really like this set, but we're gonna compare the strengths and the weaknesses of these two because I actually believe they complement each other pretty well, or depending on your use case or taste, you might want to lean towards one or the other. So SoundPeats Air 4 features Bluetooth 5.3. The case is very nice. It's small, compact. It's so easy to carry. You just throw it in your pocket. These are semi in-ear phones. So very similar to like AirPods style. The box itself, very minimalistic. It's just the case, the TWS themselves, and a basic charging cable. Onto the earphones themselves. As you can see, I actually put foams on these, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But like I mentioned, case is very nice. There's like a matte finish. It feels really nice to the touch. You have your battery indicator and reset. SoundPeats on the back. Really light USB-C connector on the bottom. So the earphones themselves, these actually come in black and white. The black ones are black with that bronze, and then the white ones have silver instead of the bronze. So let me take these off. They're very comfortable fit. I actually have trouble with these type of earphones, the semi in-ear style. They don't seal as well on my left ear compared to my right ear, so I tend to avoid them. But these have a little bit longer of a nozzle, so that actually helped, and it's also why I use phones with them as well to help that seal. So that's basically it. That's what you get in the box. Build is really nice. They feel nice. They feel sturdy. Case, while light, still feels solid. There's not much flex or anything. And like I said, light. So case very similar over here, except this one is just prettier in my opinion. So the sound on these, so both of these benefit from the SoundPeats in-app EQ. These, however, I did not expect the bass response I got with these. So these actually have very decent bass. They have the same features with active noise cancellation, and then these have normal mode, but these have transparency mode. These also don't have LDAC. Opera 5 has LDAC, Air 4 does not, but Air 4 has aptX X, aptX lossless audio codec. So you still get good quality audio here. And then usually how I use my TWS is while I'm on the go. So it's not like I really notice the difference. I'm not really sitting there and listening critically. But again, getting back to the sound on these. So the bass is actually really good. There's good dynamics on the bass on these. And the way I ended up wearing these was with the foam. Well, without the foams, I would put it in ANC mode. And then use the bass boosted EQ. So it was really weird. The ANC actually makes them sound fuller. Without ANC on, they sound kind of thin, which I actually didn't like. Again, this is all just stock tuning. So ANC off, kind of thin. When you turn the ANC on, it fills them up really nicely. And the ANC actually is pretty effective. More effective than I expected out of a semi in-ear type of earphone. So I ended up without foams. I would put it in ANC on with bass boost on, and SoundPeats claims up to 26 hours of playtime with the case, and it's about 6 hours without the case on each unit. And it seemed accurate. I would put them on, use them throughout the day, and not need to charge them. You can also charge one at a time and use the other one in mono. So if you want to put one in the case to charge it and still use the other one, you can definitely do that. That way you don't interrupt your music. You can just, take a break on one, charge that one while using the other one, and then swap and continue. So the thing is here with the earphone being a semi in-ear, it's very similar to flat-headed earbuds. So you get a pretty good timbre and sound stage, but being a single dynamic driver compared to the Opera 5, there's just a little bit less detail retrieval. So like resolution overall is less here compared to the Opera 5, but you get more natural sounding timbre and wider sound stage, and imaging seems pretty much on par either or. Like this one's just as engaging and accurate as Opera 5. Vocals are pretty good. Again, with ANC on, they just sound fuller. ANC off, they're kind of thin, maybe a little shrill. But again, you have the EQ in the app that you can change things around with. And then treble, there's quite a roll off here, and that's one thing I did not like. Treble does roll off quite a bit, not too early on. It just kind of drops suddenly, and it doesn't make it a dark signature. It just lacks a little bit of that air or that sharpness, that decisiveness that I like in stuff that's like this, because you get less of a roll off, more extension, sits in ear. But funny thing is, I actually prefer the bass on the Air 4 over the Opera 5. Again, that big dynamic driver that's in here, I believe it's a 13 millimeter dynamic driver. It's really pushing air, highly dynamic. The impact is very satisfying. It's not rude in any way. That's one thing I usually hate about mid bass, is that some sets can come off just really rude and shove it in your face. This one, it's there. It's good, full bodied, but not intrusive. I like that. The rumble from the sub bass as well is good. Again, way more than I expected from something that is not in ear earphone like a IM. And then also that it's more of the open style. So really, really nice. So again, overall, SoundPeats Air 4. I really like these. I still really like the Opera 5. I kind of use them interchangeably now. They're both really easy to just grab, throw in my pocket, throw them on. I spend a lot of time in the kitchen cooking and stuff, or right now, since I don't know if you guys notice, I'm moving and we're just finishing that up. I actually got these while I was moving, so it was really nice to throw them on and have music playing while I was moving stuff around, driving back and forth between my old apartment and the new apartment, and then still be able to take phone calls and stuff like that without having to take them out. So overall, both are still good. Opera 5 more of a critical listener type of deal, and less comfortable than the Air 4. Air 4, really nice, pleasant bass, and more comfortable fit. And right now you can get it for about $46. So make sure that if this is something that you are interested in, to use the coupon and use the code that we have for you in the description below. I'll also leave a link for the Air 4. I'll leave a link for the Opera 5 as well. I do not get anything from any sales at all from these. They're unaffiliated links. The way that we keep this channel running is through our Patreons. If you are interested, becoming a Patreon to support the channel or buy Sunny some treats, that will also be linked in the description below. But anyways, I am Awesome Danny, and until next time, you stay awesome, friends. Bye. Yo, I wonder if we can come get Sunny to come and say hi. His favorite. What is this? Come here, buddy. Say hi to everybody. Look right here. Say hi. You want a treat? You want a treat? God, you're so impatient. There. Have at it, buddy. You want more? You want more? Can I get a paw shake? Can I get a paw? Paw. Oh, good job, buddy. Here, let me. Oh. Man, you're such a fat ass, dude. Look at that. Sonny's a fat ass. He's a little fatty kitty, a little cat, fatty catty, my little fatty catty. My little shitty kitty. You stinky kitty, huh?